It is recall election eve in the Golden State. Voting closes tomorrow in the California race. Governor Gavin Newsom, he could get the boot. One issue on the forefront, rampant homelessness. It has been a crisis that has gotten so much worse under Governor Newsom, especially in Los Angeles and LA County. A new poll shows 36% of California voters approve of how Newsom has handled homelessness. 54% disapprove, and rightly so. Last week, the LA County Sheriff was able to give me a ride in their helicopter to get a unique look at the problem. Watch this. A couple of LA County sergeants, Sergeant Morris and Sergeant Hirado, have invited me inside their chopper to oversee some homeless encampments. You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's go. The homeless and housing crisis in the city literally hits home for me. I have been an LA resident since I was 18 years old. Sergeant Hirado flew us over countless RVs parked all over LA streets, and these aren't exactly retirees on a road trip. Sergeant Hirado says homeless Southlanders have pounced on these old mobile homes, and they are a common blight throughout the county.
Now, let me ask you this. On streets like this where there are no parking signs,
right,
these vehicles get ticketed like, normal people driving through for the day? If they park there, they'd get a $300 ticket?
No, they don't. There'll be calls to service on this, and they'll come and ticket, but there's no record on file to the registered owner. So Highway Patrol, let me correct myself, they will ticket, but nothing resorts of it. I mean, he has a full-blown patio in his front yard there.
That's how you do it, huh? There's nothing to really disincentivize that. Is there any part of Southern California that has successfully tackled homelessness?
Not that I'm aware of. It's almost like a Band-Aid approach. One area may address it, and then the homeless go to another area.
So they have a full compound there. What do they want?
Not to be left alone. Just leave me alone.
But they're not leaving other people alone. That's the problem.
Correct.
It incentivizes people coming here and
definitely
creating encampments long term because they know they're protected. They know there's a lot of government money, and they'll essentially get whatever they need. So why leave?
All right, there's no deterrent.
According to the Los Angeles Homeless Services Authority, there are 66,436 homeless living in LA County.
Let me ask you this. How has the homeless problem changed and grown since you first started working with the LA County Sheriff's Department?
I would say since 2014, that's when the homeless issue exploded. After they passed Prop 47, that was decriminalizing. Not decriminalizing, but making possession of methamphetamine, heroin, cocaine a misdemeanor instead of a felony. They've gotten rid of the mandatory drug court, where if you just got arrested for a simple possession, the court would send you to a drug diversion therapy or course. Now that is completely optional. They don't have to go to it. And I think that's what's been a major contributing factor to the homeless issue up here.
Do you guys have task forces with community outreach with mental health counselors and people who tackle addiction and mental health from a different sphere?
We have such a small unit, and I couldn't tell you the number assigned to it. And they're dispatched throughout the county.
Seeing my city from this perspective actually made me love it more. To the empty politicians, these hordes of homeless residents are human garbage. And it made me realize you have to see it to change it. And it's time to finally fix the crisis. All right, no matter who the governor is, they're going to have to solve this issue. So how can you do it? Coming up, I'm going to talk to three candidates who are running for Newsom's job. But first, joining me now, Los Angeles County Sheriff Alex Villanueva. Welcome to the show, Sheriff.
Thank you, ma'am.
So you are one of the few California politicians, because you do have to run for your job, who is actually doing something about homelessness. There has been so much lip service paid to it. There are bond measures that are passed. Eric Garcetti wants to blame the federal government. Gavin Newsom says we have to meet the moment. They don't do anything. What has your department done differently? Because the sergeants that I flew with were fantastic, by the way.
Well, I'm glad you had a chance to go up with them. And I can tell you, in Venice, the boardwalk, we were able to clear it out. We got and we had to shame the city of LA to actually start doing something about it. And it all boils down to regulating public space. Small police departments and municipalities that regulate public space do not have the problem of homelessness that the city of LA does, because they absolutely refuse to regulate public space. So in the vacuum, anybody from throughout the entire United States is going to show up, enjoy the free food, the free clothing, the great weather, and no one held them accountable for doing whatever they want to do in terms of crime.
Yeah, and there are a lot of homeless in LA and LA County. There's about 8,000 in San Francisco and 66,000 in LA.
It's more. It's bigger.
Well, and
it's over 80,000.
So something that you have pointed out, 5 homeless individuals die every day in LA needlessly. And, you know, that's what I'm talking about when I say politicians see them as human garbage that are just fit to be thrown away because they don't actually do anything that solves the problem. And there's a lot that has to be done, not only from law enforcement, but also zoning and permitting and yes, things like that, which may seem very boring, but that's how you get multifamily dwellings that people can afford, because right now the cost of land is outrageous and there's not enough inventory to house the people. And you say the eviction moratorium is going to potentially double the crisis.
Oh, it definitely will be. Remember, we cannot build our way out of the homeless crisis because people, 70% of the homeless currently in LA County now have either mental health issues, drug abuse issues, and they're greatly disabled, a threat to themselves, a threat to other people. A lot of them need to be institutionalized in institutions that don't exist. I have empty hospitals, LA County UC Medical Center, St. Vincent Medical Center. I could house hundreds, if not thousands, of our severely mentally ill there, but the board of supervisors, the governor, refuses to build the capacity to treat mental illness. So they die on the street, but the same crowd, which I call the architects of failure, they'll pat themselves on the back and say how compassionate they are.
Yeah, look what a great job we're doing. Look how much money we're throwing at this, but it's not going to the right programs. And, you know, that was one of the things that really struck me is you've got deputies and sergeants who are on patrol in the air trying to support this problem, doing their very best, and they are not supported. So essentially, you are at war with Governor. I just want to read one of your quotes on Governor Newsom. You said, "Nothing will change your political viewpoint more than a transient taking a crap in your front yard." I actually substituted a word there.
But that is spot on. And trust me, Venice now, a lot of people are fed up with the governor, the board of supervisors, Councilman Mike Bonin.
Yeah.
These are architects of failure who refuse to do their job. So we need to get people in office that are actually going to take this seriously.
Yes, and not just politicians paying lip service because they have not done the job. Sheriff Villanueva, thank you so much.
You got it.